Hi everyone, it's Danny. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with another layout for the Scrap the Boys design team, and this is for the June challenge, which you would have seen the inspiration image for in the intro. It is a space nighttime sky dream big challenge. So we have some cut files this month from Cut to You to have a play with. So I'm using this one. It says Dream Big Little One and it has some stars on it, and I've cut it out of black cardstock. The collection I've pulled out is the Craft Breathe collection. It's lots of navy blues and greys and pinks. And I thought that this would be good for this kind of this inspiration because it's got a lot of navy in it, and you know, I wanted to use a navy background as a bit of a night sky. So I'm just going to back this cut file. I pulled out a few of the papers from the collection, mainly greys and blush pinks, just so they are the lighter colours and they will pop up off the dark navy background. So I've just traced the back of the letters onto the pattern paper, and now I'm going to fussy cut them out and glue them onto the back. So just like that, easy peasy. And I just went ahead and backed each of the words in a different pattern paper. This vellum I have is a pre-made one that I prepared for another layout, but I have quite a bit of it left, so I thought I would use it. And it is just a plain vellum that I have splattered gold mist all over and let dry. So it's nice and shiny and metallic. And now I'm just going to back the largest stars with this vellum, and I'm just going ahead with some wet glue and my fussy cutting scissors and fussy cutting those out. This is going to be a pretty short video. It was pretty quick to come together. Once the cut file was all backed, it all came together pretty quickly. I will go ahead and do a little bit of mixed media on my background, but apart from that, I keep the embellishment pretty minimal. I think it turns out really nicely. I really like using a navy background with a lot of mixed media on it. It just really, I don't know, it really takes all the work out of it for you. So I'm going to use this photo of my son. This is actually a selfie he took. We were laying in bed one morning cuddling. He's still in his PJs and he had my phone, and he took himself a selfie. I think he was only about, yeah, he would have only been 2-ish in this photo because it was in 2016. So I'm just going to mat this on some plain white, and then I'll come in with a couple of the pattern papers. I think I used the pink, the blush pink one that I used to back the word little in the cut file. And I'm just going to go ahead with that. It's a really pretty paper actually. And just do a simple photo mat with this one. And I'm just using my guillotine to make sure my edges are nice and straight. I will come in and, do I distress? Maybe I don't distress. So this is the same paper I used to back the word big in the cut file, and I'm just going to cut a chunk out of it, and I'm just going to tear 2 of the edges so I can layer it behind my photo. Have some torn edges. You guys know I really love torn edges. There we go. And I'm going to put my photo down in the bottom left corner, so I've just orientated the paper so that that big floral is in the same corner as my photo. I would have preferred it if that floral wasn't on this paper, but I really like the rest of the background, so I'm just going with it, not stressing too much. So now I'm just going to come in with same mixed media, but it's really just splatters. So I'm using this white Liquitex acrylic ink to do white splatters. And I'm just being really rough and trying to get a good variation of some large and small splatters all over the place. And then I'll come in with the silver, which is a super, super shiny, really metallic, really pretty silver. I've never found a silver quite like it that isn't like a foil product, because this is actually an ink, but it dries super, super metallic and shiny. So this is the Kaiser Mist in gold, and I'm just splattering that all over as well. Not being too technical about this. Like I said, just trying to get some size variation. And I'm mainly focusing this on around the edges where the cut file is not going to cover. There we go. So that is pretty much how everything is going to go. Once I get that all sorted out, I will glue everything down. The rest of those stars I did off camera. I just went in with some gold and silver glitter paper. So the stars in the cut file, you can see they are nice and shiny and metallic and glittery. And yes, I am mixing my metallics. I do it all the time. I like doing it. It doesn't bother me. In fact, I go out of my way to do it quite a lot. So now I'm going to go through the die cuts. There actually weren't many in this pack that I ended up wanting to use, so I do speed through this quite quickly because I only use a couple of these ephemera pieces. I don't know, there's just a lot of phrases and words and things like that, and then the icon shapes were kind of like butterflies and feathers and things like that that don't really work for this layout. So this now is the sticker book that I'm going through, and there's a page like this with all like faux washi strips, so I pull out this navy one with little blush pink hearts, and I'm just going to tuck that behind my photo. To the left is a bit of a photo layer there. Then I believe I pull out a little label. Yep, there we go. I'm just going to tuck that back there. And then this little phrase fishtail banner. Just flicking through trying to find what I'm looking for. I put in this little word sticker and then a little love heart circular piece. This little dish I have is just a bunch of punched and die cut stars and hearts in different shades of silver and gold glitter. So they're just ones I went through and punched a bunch out of all my little scrap pieces, and I just keep it near my work desk and pull it out when I want some sprinkly bits, and I'm just sticking and plonking these where there are some gaps. I'm not thinking it through, I'm not positioning them first, I'm just sticking down glue and sticking them down. So these stickers are from the dollar store. They're kind of like epoxy metallic hearts, not hearts, stars. So I use some of the silver ones. Then I'm going to pull out this. This is off this sticker sheet that comes with Kaisercraft paper collections, and I'm going to add that as a subtitle to my page. I'm going to pop that little label down there for my date that I'm going to write in with my Pigma Micron pen, and that will be my layout all finished. So don't forget to check out Scrap the Boys challenge blog this month. We have an awesome challenge going, and we do a new challenge every month. It's always heaps of fun, so please come and join us. And that is everything from me. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.